All right, welcome back and happy Monday. I have a JZ swapped G35 in my bay, and it got dropped off because the customer, I think, bought it in its current state and dropped it off to us to get it put back together, get it running, and go have fun with it. One of the first things I noticed when I started working on the car is that the whole engine and transmission were tilted. They were kind of cockeyed in the engine bay, and I just wasn't really down with that. And what I found was this was the culprit. So the previous owner had cut and relocated this shifter for the CD09 for the factory transmission, and it's not even, and they did a really bad job. And with any swap, one of the main priorities, in my opinion, is getting the perfect shifter placement and the perfect just driver experience, trying to make it feel like it's not a swap car, right? You want it to feel nice, you want it to feel proper, you don't want it to feel like a clapped piece of crap. So I reached out to my friends over at Sickie, and lo and behold, they had been working on a CD09 shifter relocate, short shifter, badass unit. And I was one of the first people to be able to receive one to actually use on this car. Let me show it to you. So excuse the mess on the interior. The car's obviously taken apart, but down in here, you can see the shifter relocate. It gets rid of that big bracket that hangs the shifter out back and puts it right on top. So the actual shift engagement is absolutely insane. This is now one of the best shifting CD09s I've ever driven. So once again, Sickie killing it with the shifter. So I got that put on, and now we're going to be able to really get cracking on this car and get it running, get it tuned, get it back in this guy's hand. But that isn't the only car that features some of Sickie's parts. And they did not ask me to make this video. This is totally on me just because they're such a fantastic company to work with. But I want to show off this car as well. This one is mine. If you haven't seen it before, it's my 13 FRS. I have a LS2 in it with the entire Sickie swap kit. I have their mounts, their headers, their oil pan, and I also have their T56 Magnum short throw shifter. And if you come over to here, see it's got their Sickie logo on it. Look at that. That's just beautiful. I mean, T56 is already shift awesome. Then you put a really, really nice solid shifter on it and it just performs incredible. So if you're doing any sort of swap, be sure to check out Sickie's website. They get a ton of different products for different engines and different chassis and combinations of the both.